I'm Cassandra and I'm going to show you my cake that I made for my daughter's birthday party. Last week I made a princess cake, which I talked about, and this week we're doing Tinkerbell. Last week was a princess party, this week's party is a Tinkerbell party. Yeah, we're doing two parties. It's a long story, I don't want to get into it, but here we go. So this is my second time ever decorating a cake, and it sucked. I gotta say, I'm not a huge cake decorating fan. Maybe if I didn't have 4 kids screaming and hanging off me as I quickly rushed through it, it may have been a little bit better. But yeah, so here's my cake. I did Tinkerbell, and I bought the pan, like the Tinkerbell pan. And then the crazy thing is, I know, she looks like she's had collagen lip injections. The lip thing, long story. And the fact that she's kind of orange. I couldn't find skin tone coloring, so I used copper. You see, you're not supposed to use food coloring, you're supposed to use these little, I don't know what they're called. I mean, you use a dab. I will never in my lifetime use all of this up, so I don't know why they make such big containers, but that's not the point. So here we go, I just used a star tip to fill it in. Now the crazy thing about this is, so you get this cake pan, right? And then you bring out the cake and you let it cool, and I did what the Betty Crocker thing says to do. I froze it so you have like, it's less crummy, and then I did a crumb layer of icing, which even the can instruction says to do. You layer the whole thing with icing. But then after that's done, you can't see the eyeballs or anything. Like, what's the point of having the cake pan with the eyes and the nose and the mouth in the right spot if when you put the icing on, you can't see any of that crap? So I had to like freehand it, and what I did was use a toothpick. So underneath this is white icing, the crumb layer, that way this doesn't get like crummy in it. And then I just used a toothpick and like estimated it, and I was like, that totally looks terrible. So then I'd like pat it down and redo a toothpick, and then I could do the black outline over top when I had it looking alright. Now I know, she looks like she's Tinkerbell with really bad plastic surgery. Shut up. It's my second time ever doing a cake, and I did alright. Sorta. It's fine. Anyways, yeah. I showed you my cake. I don't really have any tips about it. I love using these metal tips, and when I ran out of clear disposable bags, because I had so many different colors, what I did was just use Ziploc bags and cut them in and put them in. There's this also little plastic thing called a coupler or something, which helps you switch tips. And you know those cupcake shows? I don't watch it, but I've seen it on TV, the cupcake shows, and they have the cupcakes all like swirly pretty like that, where it looks like all cool. Yeah, whatever. It's just a tip. It's a giant star tip, see? There you go, and there's the coupler, and there's the plastic bag. So I just used that giant star tip. It was like $2. And then you can make your cupcakes look professional. And I made my own icing. Super easy. A little bit of icing sugar, a little bit of milk, and a little bit of margarine, and a little bit of vanilla. I didn't even measure. I just like mixed and blend until it was the thickness that I wanted, and it's super yummy. There's some tips for you. Ooh, and want to see what I got? Ooh, look at this. I got a cupcake tree for tomorrow. They kind of taste like ass. I tried them. I think I left them in too long. We had a poop emergency, so they're a little burnt. Icing always makes it better, so I don't care. They're going to taste really gross, but they'll be pretty on my cupcake stand. Okay, those are your tips. See you next time.